Welcome back, children. The topic I am going to teach you today is mutation and genetic code. This is a topic from class 12, chapter 6, molecular basis of inheritance. इससे पहले का I have already taught you everything. This is the topic I am going to take up today. In this topic, basically we are going to look into two things. One, what is genetic mutation? And second, how did genetic mutation prove that the genetic code is triplet? Right? So without wasting time, let us move into the topic. First, what is mutation? We know that any change either in the chromosome or in the gene is called as mutation. Chromosome mutation includes either change in structure of chromosome or change in the number of chromosome. Chromosomal mutation we have already dealt in the previous chapter. In my previous chapter, I did not teach you about gene mutation. मैंने आपको gene mutation नहीं पढ़ाया था, right? तो gene mutation क्या होता है? We will see it in this chapter and right now today itself. Any change in the nucleotide sequence can lead to gene mutation. मैंने अभी आपको बताया mutation means any undesired change in the structure of any DNA or gene so that the phenotype is affected. अब यहाँ पर आप देखिए. This is my DNA. Now we know that DNA is made up of nucleotide, right? So corresponding nucleotides are found in RNA as well, right? So this is the corresponding RNA, and you know that 3 nucleotide it codes for 1 amino acid, and when these amino acids they are joined by peptide bond, right? It forms enzymes. And these enzymes they bring about the phenotypic expression of this DNA molecule, right? अब अगर एक भी nucleotide change हो गया, any one nucleotide changes from C say it becomes G. So obviously the corresponding nucleotide in the RNA will also change. It will become C. Thus the corresponding amino acid will change. Since the amino acid will change, the protein will change, the enzyme will change. Hence the phenotype will be affected. So gene mutation मतलब we are talking at the level of a gene, that length of DNA which codes for a particular protein, that's called as gene. ठीक, अब gene क्या चीज का बना है? न्यूक्लियोटाइड का बना है, और आपको पता है हर 3 न्यूक्लियोटाइड एक फिक्स अमीनो एसिड के लिए कोड करते हैं. तो जीन म्यूटेशन मतलब क्या हुआ? ये जो न्यूक्लियोटाइड सीक्वेंस जो डीएनए में है, अगर इसमें कोई ऑल्टरेशन आ जाए तो ऑब्वियसली देयर विल बी अ कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग चेंज इन द mRNA as well as in the protein. If the protein changes, then the phenotype will also change. So this is called as gene mutation, right? So let us see what I have taught you in my coming slides. So as I told you, DNA is made up of a sequence of bases. Say this is DNA, and it is giving you the example of sickle cell anemia, जो आपने पढ़ा था पिछले चैप्टर में. So it is made up of many nucleotides, and we know that 3 nucleotides का set is called as genetic code, which actually codes for one particular amino acid. Now any change in this, say if this was the original nucleotide sequence in the DNA, in the gene that is actually making hemoglobin बनाने वाले gene का initial nucleotide sequence ये था. Only one nucleotide changed. What is that nucleotide? यहाँ पर T के जगह we have A. Right? So there is a corresponding change in the mRNA. Instead of GAA, it is GUA now, and the corresponding protein will also, amino acid will change. Instead of glutamine, now we will have valine. Since the protein will change, the phenotype will change, and the person, rather than having normal hemoglobin, now he will have sickle cell hemoglobin. So I hope you understood what is gene mutation. मैं फिर बता दूं, डीएनए का एक टुकड़ा जो एक कैरेक्टर के लिए एक्सप्रेस करता है उसको हम कहते हैं जीन. जीन्स आर मेड अप ऑफ न्यूक्लियोटाइड्स. 3 nucleotides they code for an amino acid. So even if one nucleotide changes, the corresponding mRNA, hence the amino acid will change. If the amino acid changes, the entire protein will change. If the protein will change, then obviously it will alter the phenotype. Anything that can change, alter the phenotype of an organism, that is called as mutation. So this is called as gene mutation. Now this gene mutation is basically of 2 types. One is called as point mutation, जिसको हम substitution mutation भी बोलते हैं, and the other is called as frame shift mutation. We will look into each one of them individually. So let us come first to substitution or point mutation. Point mutation, जिसको we also call as substitution mutation. Here what happens? Here the total number of nucleotides are same. Say here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The mutated gene also has the same number of nucleotides 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, except one of the nucleotides is actually substituted by another. You can see here in the original one, the nucleotide was, you can see over here, it was T, right? It has been now substituted by A. This is called as substitution of point mutation. Substitution, why? Because the total number of nucleotides are same. Just one nucleotide has been substituted by another nucleotide. Why do we call it as point mutation? Because here the entire nucleotide sequence is same. Only at one point there is gadbad. At only one point there is a mistake. At only one point we have a mutation. So we call it as point mutation. But that one nucleotide change can lead to drastic effect. Again, I will refer to the same example, that of sickle cell anemia, which you had studied in the previous chapter. See, just one nucleotide was substituted. ये original जो DNA है, which the gene which is coding for hemoglobin, it has CTT. Only one nucleotide changed, it became CAT. Now that was reflected in the corresponding mRNA. In mRNA, initially it should have been GAA. Now it becomes GUA, and now the corresponding amino acid also changes. In the original hemoglobin, we know that it should be glutamine, but once it is changed because of the change in codon, the amino acid, the sixth, the sixth codon ka amino acid becomes valine, and that leads to not, from a normal hemoglobin, you become a sickle cell hemoglobin. So this is called as point or the substitution mutation. Just see here, when the base is replaced by another, substituted, right, it is called as substitution mutation. Now, there are many types of substitution mutation. Let us see them. First, one is called as transition and the other is called as transversion. What is transition? Transition is that type of point mutation or substitution mutation where a purine is replaced by a purine or a pyrimidine is replaced by a pyrimidine. In this case, you can see here, यहाँ पर original में था GAA and that got changed, A got changed into G, so that the codon has changed from GAA to it has become GAG, and the then this type is called as transition. In transition, a purine is replaced by another purine or a pyrimidine is replaced by another pyrimidine. This type of point mutation or the substitution mutation is called as transition. But now look at here, if the change is little different, यहाँ पर if you see, the purine has been replaced by pyrimidine, adenine has not been replaced by guanine, adenine has been replaced by cytosine, which is a pyrimidine. If a purine is replaced by a pyrimidine or vice versa, that means pyrimidine by a purine, then this type of substitution mutation is called as transversion, right? Now, besides this, you need to know some more terms related to point mutation, and though they are not there in your NCERT, but they have been asked in the medical entrance exam. Now, look at this. This point mutation can again be of three types. One is called as missense, the other is called as silent, and the third is called as nonsense mutation. Now, look at missense mutation. Here, the original codons was ATG, GAA, GCA, CGT. All the codons are same as it is. So obviously the corresponding amino acids in those cases are same as well. There has been just one change, and that in the second codon where adenine has been replaced by cytosine. As a result, the corresponding amino acid has also changed. Hence, the protein has changed, leading to a change in phenotype. This type is called as missense mutation. That means the sense of the the gene has changed. That is called as missense. Here the amino acid is actually changed. The protein is changed. Then this is called as missense mutation. Now let us come to the second one, that is the silent mutation. Silent mutation is a case where we will again see, here you can see it is ATG, so the corresponding amino acid is same, right? Here it is, this, so the corresponding amino acid, all in these cases it is same. There has been only one change. Here in GAA, the A has been replaced by G, but the amino acid corresponding remains the same. Why? Because if you look at this chart, you will see that GAA and, let me show you here, GAA and GAG, both of them, they code for the same amino acid, that is glutamine. We know that there are many amino acids which are coded by more than one codons. एक से एक बहुत सारे ऐसे अमीनो एसिड हैं जो एक से ज्यादा कोडॉन से कोडेड होते हैं, राइट? सो इफ द चेंज इज सच, there has been a mutation, but the mutation did not bring about a change, in the corresponding amino acid such that the protein remains the same, hence the phenotype remains the same, then this type of mutation is called as silent mutation. We call it as silent mutation. Why? Because though mutation has taken place but it has no phenotypic expression, it is silent. Mutation हुआ लेकिन हमारे बॉडी में उसका कोई असर नहीं हुआ, so we call this as silent mutation. Okay, in all of these there is one common error I must tell you. Here in this should have been AUG in all of them, because it is AUG which actually codes for methionine, right? So anyways, this was just to make you explain the events. Now you know that silent mutation is one where the corresponding mutation takes place but there is no change in the amino acid, hence protein, hence the phenotype. Now let us come to the third one. This is called as nonsense mutation. What happens in nonsense mutation? Now again, I'll bring this same change. This should be AUG coding for methionine. So this is AUG coding for methionine. It's the same. This is same, right? And the nucleotides are same. But here, in the second one, the moment the mutation takes place, what happens here? Here glutamine is replaced by an amino acid. It should not have been T, it should have been U. It is replaced by an amino acid U. There's a lot of mistakes over here in this diagram, but I'm sure you will understand. Here glutamine is basically replaced by thymine, uracil. It is replaced by uracil. Right? Now UAA is what? It is a stop codon. Right? It is replaced by uracil. Please do not look at T. It is replaced by uracil. The glutamine is replaced by uracil. As a result, the codon becomes UAA, and UAA actually codes for what? The stop codon. So इसके बाद आपका amino acid बनेगा ही नहीं, so that the protein is not completely made. It is an incompletely made protein. Right? It is an incompletely made protein, and this type is called as nonsense mutation because the amino acid is changed to a stop codon. Right? Since I have stammered here, I will repeat it once again. यहाँ पर क्या है? This is AUG, this is AUG, it's coding for methionine. यहाँ पर GAA था, you know that GAA codes for glutamine. Here the G is replaced by uracil. Once I replace it by uracil, now this codon, which was earlier coding for amino acid glutamine, now suddenly it becomes a stop codon, and the protein synthesis stops here abruptly. Right? The protein synthesis stops here abruptly, and because of this, the protein is not formed, the enzyme is not formed. Only this type of mutation is called as nonsense mutation. Right? So now I have taught you about the substitution mutation. I told you that there are two types of gene mutation. One is substitution mutation or point mutation. Next type of gene mutation is frame shift mutation. What I have written here, I'll just read it out, but you will not understand it now. Gradually, as I teach you, you will understand what I have written here. Here it is written, in this addition or deletion of 3 or its multiple bases, it inserts or deletes multiple codons, hence one or multiple amino acids, and so the reading point remains unaltered from the point onward. It is here, basically there is two things, either there is insertion or there is deletion. I am sure you understood nothing. So I will first explain you with the help of an example, and then we will come back to this slide again, and I am sure then you will understand. पहले तो एक बेसिक डिफरेंस पॉइंट म्यूटेशन एंड फ्रेम शिफ्ट म्यूटेशन का आप समझिए. से दिस इज माय mRNA, ठीक, इट इज मेड अप ऑफ मेनी कोडॉन्स, से A, U, G, U, U, U. Then I am just putting the stop codon, say UAA, right? It is made up of a few codons. In substitution mutation, what happens is one nucleotide is actually substituted by another. Same, it may be replaced by C, such that this codon, it changes from UUU, so it will change to UCU, and then that may lead to a corresponding change in amino acid, hence the phenotype and the protein. But in frame shift mutation, here the total number of nucleotides do not change. So I am talking about point mutation or the substitution mutation. This type of mutation where the total number of nucleotides does not change. The second type of mutation which I am teaching now is, this is called as frame shift mutation. यहाँ नाम से ही पता लगता है, here the number of nucleotides are going to change, right? Such that the reading frame is going to change. Now I am going to put the same example over here. This is an mRNA made up of AUG, then UUU, and then UAA. Here what will happen, this is the mRNA, here one new or more nucleotides may be added or one or more nucleotides may be deleted, right? If the number of nucleotide increases, obviously what will happen, जहाँ आपने insert किया है किसी भी nucleotide को, उसके आगे के सारे codons, hence amino acid change कर जाएंगे simultaneously. Similarly, अगर आप एक nucleotide को हटा देंगे, then also if I remove this, the codon will change, right? Hence the amino acid will change. Thus here the reading frame shifts. Whatever I am telling you, I am going to explain you with an example, very well illustrated example as well. But one major difference I want you to understand is, in point mutation, the number of nucleotides remains the same. In frame shift mutation, either the number of nucleotides will increase. I told you if there is an insertion, then there will be increase, or if there is a deletion of nucleotides, then the number of nucleotides will decrease. Hence the codon will decrease, the amino acid will decrease, and the protein will also change, right? So let us see this in detail, and I am sure then you will understand what I am trying to tell you. So let us take this example. See, here I have made a well illustrated example. First, this example is that of insertion. पहले insertion था. The initial nucleotide sequence or the codons were as follows: AUG, CGA, UUA, UAC, UUU. So obviously the corresponding amino acid आप इस चार्ट से देख सकते हैं. It should have been methionine, arginine, leucine, tyrosine, phenylalanine. Now what happened is I added one nucleotide at this point. You can see A. तो यहाँ तक के तो codons are same. So the amino acids are also same. But यहाँ onward it changed. Now it has become AUA, AUA, right? And this C has moved here. You can see it very well. So it becomes, you know, CUU. Now that you added A here, now this becomes 1, 2, 3. And this will become 1, 2, 3, CUU. And this has gone. So the corresponding amino acid has also changed. जहाँ आपने insert किया है, उससे पहले वाले amino acid same है, लेकिन उसके आगे का frame क्या हो गया? It has shifted. Either it has shifted to the right because it is insertion. In case of deletion, it will shift to the left. Now I added another amino acid over here. First I added one A, now I am adding another A. Now I am adding another A. So what will happen if I add another A? Now what will the change be like? The change will be something like this. Now it will become AAU, right? Now this will become ACU, and this U with this it will form UU. Again, from the point till the point of insertion, the nucleotides are same, but after that the corresponding the amino acids are same, but after the point of insertion the amino acids have changed. Now I added another A, right? Here I added one A, then one A, another A. The moment I added another A, now what will it look like? This will become AAA. Now this will become UAC, you can see, and this will become UUU. Now you will see here, the moment I add three nucleotides, right, the amino acid sequence remains the same as the original except one amino acid has been added. पहले यहाँ क्या था? मिथ्योनीन, आर्जिनिन, ल्यूसीन, लास्ट में look it here, methionine, argin, then this was tyrosine and this was phenylalanine. It remains the same, only one amino acid has been added. तो कितना न्यूक्लियोटाइड ऐड करने से प्रोटीन में एक अमीनो एसिड बढ़ा? 3. If we added one nucleotide, the frame shifted and all the amino acids after that changed. When I added 2, again the frame shifted and all the amino acids from the point of insertion it changed. But the moment I added 3 nucleotide AAA, what happened was, of course the frame shifted, but the new amino acids was same as the original one. This is the original one. It was same as the original one, except only one amino acid was added here. Now, addition of 3 nucleotides or multiple of 3 nucleotides, it has been found that the amino acids, they just change in those multiples, but the previous and the remaining amino acids, they remain the same. इससे हमें frame shift mutation से proof हुआ that the genetic code is triplet. But what is frame shift mutation by itself? Addition or deletion of a nucleotide, जहाँ आप ऐड करेंगे उसके आगे का कोडॉन का जो रेंज है, it shifts. As a result, the corresponding amino acid shift. This type of mutation is called as frame shift mutation. I gave you an example of addition. Now I will give you an example of deletion. Right? So insertion का हो गया. Now let us come to deletion. You will understand this as well. See, here what I am doing is I am subtracting 1. I am removing here. So the codon will become UAU. Then it will become ACU. And then UU. The point where I have removed, उससे पहले का, the codons are same, amino acids are same. From there onward, what has changed? The codons have changed, so the corresponding amino acids have also changed. Now I remove another one, the second one also. ठीक है? First I remove one, then second. Now what will become? AUA, right? Then it will become CUU. You can see this, and I removed and 1U. Now again after this, early to that the codons are same, the amino acids are same. But when I remove 2 nucleotides, what happened? The codons changed and the corresponding amino acids also changed. Now I have to remove the third one as well, this one A. The moment I remove the third one, now what it becomes? It becomes AUG, CGA, UAC, UUU. You can also compare it from here, such that the corresponding amino acids remain same except one amino acid over here is missing. This amino acid is missing. All other amino acids are same, right? So frame shift mutation means if you add a nucleotide or delete a nucleotide, from the point of insertion or deletion, the reading frame changes, 1 with respect to codons, hence with respect to amino acid, hence the protein. Studies reveal that when you add 3 nucleotides, the corresponding amino acid remains same except that one amino acid is added in that polypeptide chain, and when you delete 3, then also the corresponding amino acids remain same except one amino acid is less in the polypeptide chain. So frame shift mutation proved that genetic code is triplet and it is read in a contiguous manner. We will read it contiguous. That means if you remove this, then next 3 will become the codon. If you remove this, then the next 3 will become the codon. That means it is read continuously till you reach the stop codon. So I am sure now you understand what is a frame shift mutation. So I will give you another example which is there in your NCERT. आपके NCERT ने explain किया है. Say there is a sentence called as Ram has red cap. In this sentence you will notice that all the words are of 3 alphabet just like the codons. Now I added one alphabet B over here. So now what will become? It will become Ram has BREDCAP. When we insert a letter B in between has and red, the state and rearrange the statement, it will read like this. Now I add another alphabet I, right? The moment I add I, now look at this, how will it show? It will show like, Ram has BIREDCAP, right? When we add 2 letters at the same place, it will read like this. But the moment I add 3 alphabets, now it will become Ram has, the red cap will remain as it is. Only one letter has, one word has changed, that is big, right? So just the way here, once we inserted one alphabet, the reading frame was very different. When we added 2, it was different. But when we added 3, the reading frame was almost the same, except that one word had been added to this. So the meaning of the sentence changed to some extent. Right? Similarly, with the same sentence, आपके NCERT ने deletion का भी example दिया है. Right? It is saying, now look at the same. It has Ram has red cap. I will remove here R. So what will it become? Ram has EDCAP. Now I will remove E. E also from here. So what will happen? Ram has DCA. Right? It should have been removed. It will be DCA and then it should have been P. Now moment I remove 3 letters, R, E, now D, now it will become Ram has cap, one word in between, it has been removed. Is that clear? So you can see just like since the codons are found that the genetic code is triplet. Now let us see what is written at the end and then you will understand. So frame shift mutation का मतलब क्या होता है? Point mutation में the number of nucleotide remains the same, only one nucleotide changes, so the codon, so the amino acid, so the protein, so the phenotype. But here there is either the number of nucleotide will change either due to insertion or deletion. From the point of insertion or deletion, आगे का जो भी आपका codon है, the triplets will change, corresponding amino acid will change, right? This shows that the genetic code is contiguous. It is read in a contiguous manner because once I remove a codon, now the next 3 will act as a codon. And by adding 3 nucleotides or removing 3 nucleotides, just one amino acid is added or subtracted. This showed that genetic code is triplet. I have explained you many times, the same is here. Deletion or addition of 1 or 2 bases, right, to the message sequence leading to change in the reading frame. जहाँ add करेंगे उसके आगे का reading frame will change entirely from that point. Since only addition and deletion of 3 or multiples allowed the amino acids to remain same except few were added or deleted, this proved that genetic code is triplet. Right? So I hope now you have understood it very clearly. That today in this lecture I have just taught you this. What is gene mutation? DNA is actually a nucleotide sequence, right? And one end of DNA which codes for one protein, that is called as gene. So gene is basically made up of nucleotide. If any nucleotide changes, the codon will change, the protein will change, the phenotype will change. So this is called as gene mutation. This nucleotide chain can be either just substitution, that's called substitution mutation, or some nucleotides may be added or removed. This is called as frame shift mutation. Right? In my next lecture, now I am going to teach you about the 3 types of RNA and their role in translation. Till then, just go through this once again. Please like, subscribe, share, press the bell notification, and we'll meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and good luck.